This is insane. Okay, so I'm about an hour into my dry fast. No food, no water. Just came back from the gym and I was going to start working out to do some pull-ups, and I started stretching and I noticed that I was more drawn to breathing. So I just tuned into my body and I started to stretch my chest and my abdomen as well as my back. And as these muscles became more loose and relaxed, I noticed that I could breathe better and harder. That's when I noticed a clog right here in my chest. I became a little bit confused. So I started to do some spine work. And what I noticed is that it was internal. It was inflammation literally inside my chest. So I did a quick meditation on the spot to just figure out where this was coming from. Was it some food I ate? Was it how I slept? Was it stress? Was it emotional stuff? I had no idea. I learned that it was a part of my forgiveness work that I've been doing. I haven't been forgiving people, and I'm doing what I should have done in that moment. I should have just straightened up and just breathed out instead of acting out towards said person. And in that process, it's revealing what I really wanted to do. I didn't want to act out towards those people. I didn't want to cause them stress and myself. I'm revealing my true desires. And in the meantime, I'm also learning to love myself because I'm forgiving myself for these actions that I did towards people, as well as forgiving them for, it's kind of a forgiveness in both ways. Because innately I know it's my fault for acting out towards them, but I'm also forgiving them for saying things that hurt me. It's just weird to say out loud because, you know, it's little things. It's very little things that normally you just go, that's not something that I should act over. But it does hurt you a little bit. And over time, a little bit of gunk builds up to a lot of gunk. That's this, a literal clog in my pipeline. And it dawned on me that dry fasting is the most raw healing thing ever. It reveals your true raw self. Now, I don't want to just throw people off by thinking that that's some spiritual thing, but I mean that in the most, literal sense ever. You don't have food, you don't have water. Those are two of the most basic pleasures everyone has. Instant gratification, where you can just focus on this food, where you can just focus on how rejuvenating this water is, rather than this crappy breakup, rather than this trashy job, rather than me feeling gross because I don't want to work out. This brownie feels great right now because I don't have to focus on how I just gave myself a little bit more time away from going to do exercise, going to hit chest day again. And those thoughts are uncomfortable to be around, but it's truly myself when you take away all the BS. It's things I don't want to look at, things that I kind of just want to get over though. Kind of like when you're going up a roller coaster and you see the fall, but the climb is just forever. The climb is the avoiding the forgiveness, avoiding everything by eating, by drinking. As weird as that sounds. But this is why I think it's healthy to do this in short bursts, at least in the beginning, because you don't want to do it all at once. But the best part about it is by doing this meditation of just focusing in on the points that I'm noticing, I'm learning a lot more about myself. And talk about a video about a trip that I did in Puerto Rico that's going to explain these desires and why it means so much to me. But what I've learned is that I truly just want to live by an island coast because it gives me everything that my body actually desires. Warm water, warm earth water, warm salt water. That stuff cleanses. The body gets so clean off it. Warm temperatures, just a consistent, nice temperature of heat, that healing temperature. I'm telling you, do my shower stuff. You will understand what warmth does in terms of healing you. Lots of sun. I love the sun. Oh my God, as of late, I just want to douse my skin in it. I'm in nature. I'm literally just surrounded by life. When you're surrounded by nature, it's hard to feel alone. as it is in everyday life when, you know, you're working at a job and no one's talking to you, or you're not talking to your roommates even though you're surrounded by them. You're constantly surrounded by people, you feel alone all the time. You go outside into a forest and you don't feel alone at all. Weird, but it's what I want, and I'm far from people. People that when people have troubles, they like to douse it on others, and it gets them away from themselves. But now this person has their junk as well as yours. This junk that you just threw on them. You feel clean, but you're witnessing what you just did to that person. Now they're angry, so now they give all of their junk that you just tossed onto them along with yours. That was weird. And then they toss something else on top of you. So now 2 layers turn to 3. And so begins the cycle. A lot of people do that. I don't like it. It doesn't make me feel good, because when I go and I spit my gunk back out at them, I see what I just did. And I feel really ooh, I gotta bleep that out. And I just feel bad. That's the first time I've ever admitted that. And with that, I think I'm gonna go and just keep meditating, because drive fast, baby. Peace.